Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I've got quite the haul and I'm also going to share a few things that I got in PR. But before we get started with any of that, have you guys heard about this? It's a surprise summer sale from Sephora. So I got this card in the mail yesterday. Today is Sunday the 11th. You'll be seeing this on Tuesday the 13th, if I have my dates right. Let's look at my calendar, make sure I'm right on everything. Yes, today's the 11th, so the 13th is when you guys will be seeing this video. So if you are Rouge, you will get a 20% discount, and the dates for that go from August 19th to the 27th. If you're VIB, you get a 15% discount. However, your date doesn't start until the 20th, and it also goes till the 27th. And also, if you are Rouge and you bring in a friend to a store along with the little card that you get, this does peel off of here, it's only good on Monday, August 19th, but that friend you bring in can also get 20% off any of their purchases as well. So that's in store only. I don't know what the code is for the VIB because I'm not VIB, so I don't know what that code is. Mine says Summer Save is what you can use if you are Rouge. So I'm so glad this came just in time because I literally had started putting things in my cart that I wanted to get. And I went to check the mail, saw this, went, okay, we're going to hold off a little bit. All right, let's get into the items that I did get from Sephora. So we're going to start off with the Buxom Boss Babe Betty eyeshadow palette. So this is $39 and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shades in this. They're gorgeous. I've used it already. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes and the rest are all shimmers. So these are what the shades look like in the palette. And they also have names not only on the front of it, here, let me turn this right side up. No, I won't, because otherwise you'll see my mirror. But they also have the names on the back as well. I do wish that they had one shade that was in between this one here and this one here. That's the only thing that was a matte shade. The shimmers, gorgeous. Didn't really need to wet them, but you can. Everything blended so beautifully, and I mean so beautifully. And you just need to be really careful because they're highly pigmented, so make sure you tap the excess off your brush as well. All right, the next item I got is the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. This runs $39. It comes in 50 shades, and what's really cool about their shade range on it this time is they have not only your shade, but they have your skin tone, so what they're calling it, your undertone, and then your second undertone. So for example, on this one, let me show you the end of the box because it shows it there. You can see that I'm in the color 20 CP. So 20 is the shade, C is for cool, and then P is for pink because I have a cool pink undertone. So you will definitely find a color that's going to suit your skin and match up really well. This was perfect. And I did use the shade finder on Sephora's website to do this. Makes it so much easier. You do get the standard 1 fluid ounce in this, but let me show you the bottle. It's so pretty. Very unique. It's a plastic bottle, but it's got a beautiful gold cap on it. And the other thing, it's going to be a little difficult to see, but this is actually recessed in here. So it makes it kind of weird to hold on to. Got a great pump. And just be on the lookout on Thursday. You'll see this in my Battle of the Foundations. I've got another eyeshadow here. This is just one of those little pick them up at the checkout line. This is the Too Faced Shake Your Pom Poms. So that's the outside of the palette. It's so cute. It also has the names on the back of it. Are we focusing? Are we focusing? And then you've got a nice mirror on the inside. And these are what the shades look like. Oops. And just super cute, easy to travel with. The colors are just gorgeous. And let's pick up this one too. So those are the shades in there, just 4 of them. But it's just a great little palette to have for traveling or just throw in your purse if you want to just take your look up to from work to going out to drinks with people and want to just take it up a notch, this is really cute. $25. Can't go wrong. All right. Next item I picked up. I decided to give the Sephora, this is their Matte Perfection Foundation, a try. This one you get 1.01 ounces in it. I picked up the color, okay, either on the color 25 or I just don't see what the color is. So I'll put something down below like I usually do. Again, $20 for this, and this is a really thick one. I haven't opened it yet, but when I tried it in the store, it was a very thick, and again, it's a matte finish. So actually, I'm just going to keep this sealed up until I use it. So be on the lookout for that to come out in a soon out of the foundations. Then I also got a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Color Splash lipstick. I picked up the color Salt Life. And let's take a look-see at it. So this is what the tube looks like. It's blue with a little bit of white marbling throughout it. But more importantly, that's the shade of Salt Life. And I'll give you a quick swatch here. So pretty, so creamy. Let's try that one. And then also sticking on the lip theme, you know I have always loved my Jack Black lip balm. Have to have that. I went in Sephora specifically to buy more, and they quit selling it in the store, so it's still available online. So I have to place an order to get more. But I also love my Laneige lip sleeping mask, and when I was walking by them, I saw that they also have a, they call it their lip glowy balm, and this one's in berry, so it also comes in grapefruit, and I think watermelon was the other shade. So no more digging my fingers into that little jar, because I lost that spatula that came with it, of course. But this has a hard plastic angled nozzle there. You squeeze the product out, and it actually has a light color to it. So let me get some on my fingertip. So you can see that's the shade, and it does have a glow to it, but it feels just like the regular lip sleeping mask. So really like this a lot. It's a little more spendy, it's $15, but oh, by the way, the lipstick was $21 for the lipstick. And that wraps up everything that I got from Sephora. Everything's going to be tried out very soon. Most of these in videos, so be on the lookout for that. Let me grab the stuff from Ulta and we'll move on. All right, the first item that I got was the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, the Eye Master Collection set of brushes. You get 8 brushes in this kit. I did take everything out of them. I've used a few of them already. You get this beautiful glittery silver plastic bag. The zipper pull says Morphe on one side and Jaclyn Hill on the other. But when you see the brushes, this is what the brush set looks like, as I got them. And let's go through all of these real quickly. First of all, we have the JH40. Looks like so. So this is the Precise Blending Brush. That one is great to get in here, those little tight areas, or just to take a highlight right along your lower brow. Then we have the JH30, which is called the Beast Mode Blender Brush. And they're not kidding when they say Beast Mode. Look how thick that is and huge compared to the other brushes there. So right there. This one is the JH32. That's a transition blender brush. This one I've used, you can see, and that is so good and soft, very soft. Then I'm just grabbing these randomly. So we have the JH42. This one is just a teeny little one, and that is the Brow Bone Highlight Brush. So flat and just very precise to get into those tight little areas, do an inner corner highlight, anything like that. This is the JH41, and again, we have another flat brush. This is called the All Over the Lid brush. So it's flat and has a nice curve on the top. Now we're going to move on to the JH33, and this is called the Universal Blending Brush. So it's just a regular, it's tapered, it's skinnier here, which is hard to see, I'm sure. It's skinnier and then it gets wider. So the ferrule right here is actually crimped. So that's another great one if you want to get into your crease of your eye, right there. Then we have this flat one, it's the JH43, which is the eyeliner smudge brush. It's just a flat one, great to get along your lower lash line, right up against your lashes. And then we have this cute little one, which is the JH39, and that is the inner corner highlight brush. So again, that's one just great to get in and do any type of detail work you want to do. So I've used these. I really, really enjoy them. I've only used them once so far, so I'll have to play around with them a bit more. All right, the next item I have is the new ColourPop Soul Pressed Powder Eyeshadow Palette. That's a mouthful. This one, oh, I forgot to tell you, the price on the brushes is $39 for all 8 brushes there. She has a face brush set. I debated getting that, chose not to. Anyway, so this is my ColourPop. This one is only $9.99. You get 9 shades in it and a nice mirror inside. And these are all your shades. This one came a little bit broken. I was able to press it back in there, but I have to be very careful with it. So that shade, let me swatch a few of these for you. Look at those. But for $9.99, you cannot beat the price, and it does also have the colors listed on the back of the packaging for you too. So haven't played around with this one, but I will. I'll get there. All right, I have 2 more items that I got from Ulta. The first one is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Foundation. So they've had their Conceal and Define Foundation, also their Fast Base Stick Foundation, and I love both of those. But what's neat about this one is got hyaluronic acid in it. So for you dry skin people, this is supposed to be the bomb. I'm actually wearing it right now, but you're going to have to wait a couple of weeks. You'll see it in my Battle of the Foundation. So, and it just follows the same colors. So if you've used any of their foundations before, you know what your shade range is. It comes in 16 shades and it's $12. You get a little bit less than an ounce though. This is only 0.7 ounces of product in there. But this time they put a pump on it. So no more of that awful big dough applicator. And then they also have the matching concealer. This also comes in 16 shades and it is $10. This is really good. I have it on now. I love it. It has the same size doe foot applicator as the other one. But again, these are the hydrating formulas. And then at the time that I did that, they had a thing going on that if you spent $70, you got 7 different mascaras sent to you. So I have some mascaras I need to actually go through and play around with as well. See if I want to get any of those. But that's what I got from Ulta. And now let's move on to the things I got from Amazon. Okay, so from Amazon, I bought these items when they had their Prime Day going on because they had some deals on some makeup stuff. So I got these for a little bit of a cheaper price than what they are right now, but they're still very inexpensive. So for starters, I got the BS Mall. This is their premium professional synthetic kabuki makeup brush set. This is currently $10.99 and you get 12 brushes in the set. So I've played around with this a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. But let me make a little more noise for you. So if you are a beginner at makeup or just have a hodgepodge of brushes and you want to have something that's really pretty and it all matches and you want to have both powder as well as eye brushes, this is a beautiful set. So I'm going to go through them all really quickly. They have the name on them, but they don't say what they are. So as far as powder brushes, And by the way, this flat top one, way too flimsy to use for foundation. So I tried it, it just like smeared everything around, looked horrible. So you actually get, out of the 12, these are all ones that you would use on your face. You've got the angled brush that you can use either for contouring, use your blush. This one, again, this could be a powder. I see there's a few hairs that are coming out of these two. I haven't gone through really well to look for any stray hairs, but that would be a great for powder one. This could be used for blush, however you want to use them. This would be really good for brushing off any like fallout that you get. And then even this could be used for like bronzer or powder or something like that. So then we have all of these eye brushes. Do two hands because there's so many of them. So they're beautiful. They're white. They have the rose gold on them. And then what's nice about these two is it actually has this shade on the end. So these aren't dirty, except for that one. That one's dirty. But that way they don't look as dirty because they're supposed to be that way. Does that make sense? Anyway, this is a decent brush set, so I was pleasantly surprised when I opened it and started trying a couple of them out. So I'll be playing around with this one a little more and let you know as well my thoughts on it. I went ahead and picked up a couple of eyeshadow palettes. So this one is called the Ultimate Gravity Interstellar Eyeshadow Palette by Prism Makeup. So this is what the box looks like, which is what the palette looks like. This one is, at the time of filming, you get 21 shades in this, and it's 1025. You do get a mirror inside, and then these are your shadows. I'm sure this is a dupe for something. I just don't know what it is, because I don't have anything like this. But the shades... Okay, so here's some of the shades. I have Gravity on my thumb. Actually, can I swatch these? Yes. So there's just 5 of the shades right there. So you can see they're very pigmented. And just kind of curious to play around with some of these and see how I like them. All right, the next item I got is another eyeshadow palette. This one is by Beauty Glaze. It's called the Impressed You palette. And this one is $9.98. You get 35 shades in it. And when I open it, I think it's going to remind you of something. For those of you that are going, what does this look like? What does this look like? Let's take a look at the Jaclyn Hill, and this is her, what is it, just the Morphe palette. So it's got a lot of the same shades. I'm gonna have to back way up here to get these both in the screen. Get a shot here. They don't necessarily have them in the same order inside the palettes. So I'm going to swatch some of these shades side by side. So here is the Beauty Glaze, and here is the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I hope you can see them because I can't see my monitor. Let's go that way. Here we go. That should be about center. So let's swatch some and see what looks kind of like each other and see how well they're going to perform. All right, I went ahead and I swatched a whole bunch of shades for you, so I have to be very careful since I have on a white shirt. So when you look at these, the one on the top is going to be the one from the Beauty Glaze palette, and the one below is going to be the Jaclyn Hill. So I tried to get a variety of different shades, and just so you can kind of see, like the purple is way off. They look really close in the pan, but when you swatch them, This one was a pretty close match. The deeper color one with the Morphe one, obviously just deeper colored. This blue shade is lighter and patchy compared to the Jaclyn Hill palette, as is the green. The pink, way off because the one in the Morphe palette is duochrome, which you can kind of see there. So, you know, the Morphe palettes are so inexpensive anyway. I don't know why you just wouldn't spend the extra money and just get it, because you get a ton of shades in it. So, you know, 35 shades, $35 with Morphe, or $9.98 for this one, but you can see the quality is going to be a lot different. Now, originally I got it thinking, okay, I know that's a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill one. I'm going to do a video where I do one eye with the dupe palette and the other one with real one, but these are just so far off that my eyes would look pretty bad that day. So I'm going to figure out a different way to kind of show the differences in those. So be on the lookout for that. All right, moving on. Some of you probably saw this if you watched my camping/glamping video that I did, because I bought this just for that trip, but I've fallen in love with it. So this is a mirror that's more than a mirror. It folds up, so as you can see, it gets really tall. So a lot of makeup mirrors sit a lot shorter, so when you're trying to see yourself, you're always hunching down to do your makeup. This one stands so tall that if I had it up right now, you'd be looking at that. But what's nice is I can move it down, get it out of the way so you don't see it. I can angle it, whatever angle. And on top of that, not only is it this is 7 magnification on this side, and then you swivel it around, and it's a normal mirror on the other. But what's cool, let's do this. You can see on the end, we've got a USB port. There's a power button right here because the mirror not only lights up on both sides, but you can control if it's a bright light or if it gets dim and turn it off. Plus, it runs on batteries. So like when I went camping, I put batteries in these. I was able to take along and not having to worry about it being plugged in, but everything folds down nice and compact. It comes with a black velvet pouch to carry it in for travel. And the other nice thing that I realized they did is they built it with these 2 compartments here that are recessed. So you can put small items, bobby pins, hair ties, things like that, earrings, whatever you want in there. And then that way you not only have them at easy reach, but they're packed away for traveling. So I've been really enjoying this. It's become my main mirror here when I'm filming, and then I just really like it. Okay, last item that I picked up from Amazon is I'm trying to get into more of mixing foundations. So I'll mix a thicker foundation with a thinner one, or just to get the right shade range that I want. And then I always feel like I mix up so much that I'm wasting some of the product. So I picked up off of Amazon one of these empty compacts. Now this one that I purchased was $7.66. Weird price. At least all the prices I'm giving you are as of today. And this comes in either the pink shade, there was a white one, and then a red one with flowers that were on the top. So it's just like any other type of compact that you get. You have a mirror inside. You've got the little puff thing that you can put on your finger to apply. And then you've got the compartment, which you put the product in. Let me hold it this way. And you just simply pull this out. So you have the sponge, put your product in there, put the sponge back in, close it up, and you're good to go for travel. So this will help keep some of those foundations that you mix up fresh. But the other thing I realize is a lot of times, especially if I am traveling with glass bottles of foundations, that makes me so nervous that they will break inside my luggage and stuff. So putting them inside one of these would be a great way to protect it. And you can also then throw it in your purse, take it along if you need touch-ups or anything like that. So I'm going to get a few more of those. I just want to see what the quality was like. It's very heavy duty. And yeah, so I gotta give it a try. All right, let's move on to the items that Wonder Beauty sent me, because I got some goodies here. They sent me a whole bunch of stuff a while back, and I just fell in love with so many of their products. So for starters, they sent me a nice little card. So I've got this with all the information on the products. Okay, so let's start off with the bronzer blush duos that they have. So these are their Trip for Two blush and bronzer duos. So this one is in Bellini, and this one is in Daiquiri. So the difference between the two is Bellini is a lighter shade. You do have a mirror inside. So you get the bronzer and also the blush. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you. So you can see they're for the lighter skin folks out there, which is me. And originally I thought I wasn't going to be able to use daiquiri because I thought that was just going to be way too dark. And this pink is very pigmented, and I mean very, very, very pigmented. Be very careful. That keep it with my shirt. So that's daiquiri. So if you like a bright pink, you're going to love this. And I'm going to also show you, I'm going to use one of my brushes that's kind of white. I'm just going to tap into this and look how much pigment that brush picked up. So if you don't tap that off, that's tapping some of it off. But still, if I were to go in with this right now, that's a bright pink. Very bright. I got to even it up now. These blend out beautifully. And they also sent me their new brush, which is their, what do they call this one? The Trip for Two Bronzer Blush Brush. So you have one end to use for your blush and the other end to use for your bronzer. And both of them are tapered. So as you can see, they've cramped this in here. So it's thinner and angled, and then you have a nice curve. It's angled and wide. So you can really use these however you want to use them, but this is really soft and really good to blend things out. This brush is $34, and I forgot to tell you the price on these are $36. And they just blend out really, really nice. I just want to caution you on the blush color daiquiri. All right, the next two items they sent me are items that are going to illuminate your skin. So the first one is their Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, which looks like so. This one runs $42, and you get 0.84 fluid ounces in that. It has a glass tip on it, and then it says to just apply 1 or 2 drops. I'm going to show you what this looks like. There's one. So if you saw that, it's very thick. Not super, super thick, but not very runny either. And I'm going to just massage this one in. This one just absorbs really quickly into your skin, and it just gives this very nice, subtle glow. And then you put that on prior to doing your other foundations and all of that. So let's read about that one really quickly. Got to put the glasses on because the writing's a little small here. Okay, so bring out your skin's inner radiance with our illuminating oil. Light diffusing optics deliver instant luminosity, while a potent blend of our signature beauty oils and antioxidants help brighten, moisturize, and improve the appearance of your skin over time. Castor and black currant seed oil help restore skin's natural moisture balance. Niacinamide helps even skin tone and retains moisture. How to use it? Just simply gently squeeze the tube to release 2 to 3 drops of the Glow Ahead Oil, Illuminating Face Oil onto your fingertips, massage into your skin until fully absorbed. Simple as that. I haven't worn this under makeup yet, so I need to do that, but my skin is completely dry. It's got a very light scent to it, nothing very heavy at all. Then the other product is their Hidden Glow Brightening Cream. So we've got an oil and we've got a cream. This one has a pump on it, and I'm going to do this one on the other hand. So we can see this is indeed a cream. Let me right through all off there. And so this one is thicker, and it still has that soft feel to it and absorbs it into your skin, but it's more for your skincare is the way I would describe it. But let's read their instructions on the box. See what they say about it. So it says, reveal your hidden glow with our 2-in-1 skincare and makeup hybrid. This lightweight cream contains gold light diffusing optics that instantly brighten skin. Enriched with Centella Asica extract and adiptocine, which helps give skin a smoother and younger looking appearance. Squalene balances oil production and moisturizes. This multitasker can be used to prep skin for makeup or worn alone for a radiant complexion. Skin is left looking refreshed and hydrated, suitable for all skin types. How to use. Apply evenly to the face for an instant radiant glow. Can be worn alone or under makeup for a dewy finish. So I really enjoyed that. Now, the last time they sent me some PR items, they also sent me their Glow Ahead Face Oil. And I was kind of wondering, oh, what's the difference between the two? I have a Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil and just a face oil. So we're going to go back to this hand because I've already applied this one here. I hope you can hear that. That's definitely runny compared to this one. Thicker. And when I squeeze a drop out, there. That was more like a bubble, sorry. Squeeze a drop out. There we go. Now you can see that one is indeed a runnier one. So I'm going to do this lower, and this one feels like an oil. The other one just felt like water going on, but not really water, moisturizing water, I should say. Whereas this one's got that oil feel to it. So if you're wondering between the two, you get basically the same illumination from them. It's just a different texture when you're applying them. So I will be playing around with these as well, trying them out. Yay. Anyway, that brings us to the end. I'm sure this video is super long, so I apologize for that, but I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, I'm going to ask you just please go ahead and hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification. That will be notified when I upload new videos. It's every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you enjoy my videos, and it helps me reach more people that way because they actually start recommending it to other folks out there. Also, if you have tried any of these products, I'd love to know your thoughts on them, so leave me a comment down below about that. And if you have any other questions or comments or things like that, I want to apologize so bad about being behind on just responding to anything. Like I said, my life has been so crazy lately. Don't forget about this. I will be putting together a list of items that I'm going to be getting for the sale, and then some things I think you will want to get for the sale too. So happy shopping. I'm excited. Okay, that brings us to the end. As always, I love you all. So until next time, bye-bye.